What is a greenhouse? I know what a greenhouse is. What a nice day. The sun is definitely out and shining, and it is definitely not about to be nighttime. What was that? I hear someone. You guys! Are you guys following me? I think it's because you want to know what a greenhouse is. Should I show you guys? What is a greenhouse, Miss Katie? I bet you're wondering. Well, let me tell you. Greenhouses can be very, very big or very, very small structures, and they actually help plants grow from small seedlings that you see right here, or they help you control a plant's environment to help them grow bigger. Essentially, greenhouses harvest light from the sun, and they actually turn it into heat. And this energy from the heat is how you're actually able to control the environment of the plants within the greenhouse. So essentially, the heat and the light within all of these greenhouses is actually what is helping us to be able to control the plant's environment to help it grow. Greenhouses come in many different shapes and sizes, as you could see here. This greenhouse that you see on the screen is the Kew Gardens in the United Kingdom, and it is actually 2 football fields long. Some greenhouses, as you can see, are huge, but some are also really tiny enough to even fit on your desk. Some also look really weird, like this one right here that actually looks like a globe. Some of you might even recognize this greenhouse. This botanic greenhouse is actually located in Balboa Park. It is over 100 years old and houses over 1,000 different species of plants. If you haven't guessed by now, today we're gonna make our own greenhouses. We are gonna make our own little tiny greenhouses made out of recycled strawberry cartons. Some of you may be like, oh my gosh, Miss Katie, how are we gonna do this? Well, I will show you. But first, let me show you all the fun things that you guys get to plant. We're gonna do some pumpkins for the fall. We're gonna do some beans, which is actually gonna be part of a really cool project for the new school year. We're also gonna do some acorn squash, and I know it looks kind of funky, but it's actually in the pumpkin family. Last but not least, we are also gonna do some peas, which is also gonna be a part of that cool project that's gonna happen for the new school year. Now, what you've all been waiting for, how do we make these, Miss Katie? First, we're gonna start with shredded paper. That's actually gonna keep all of the moisture in to help our seeds sprout. And then on top of the paper is where we're gonna put our dirt, and that's where our little seeds are gonna live before they sprout and become big plants. So after all that is done, that is when we are actually gonna plant our seeds. However, planting our seeds is not our last step. We need to be able to know what's in our greenhouses. So what you guys are also gonna do is make cute little placards to put on your greenhouses to show us what is growing in there.